Hi guys.
Hello.
So today we are going to show you guys a video that we took a few days ago.
We were out looking for something to do and come across this festival, and it turned out it was like a toy makers festival, right? With high-end custom creations and made up of groups of people from all over the country who make all these custom toys. They're more like artwork, really, isn't it? To me, anyway. Some of the stuff they made is pretty cool. I don't think you'd let your little kid play with it. It's not that kind of toy.
It's not that kind of toy.
But
it's more like a custom art piece or toys for adults.
Yeah, like collector type stuff.
Yeah.
And anyway, we were at this festival, and it turned out to be a custom toy maker festival, and just so happened a day or two later, the New York Times wrote an article about this movement of artisan type guys that make all these, right?
Yeah. And you know, these toys, they're made from resin and clay, and
they're like hand sculpted. I mean, they get in there with their hands and their knives and all that good stuff, and they mold it and sculpt it. And I mean, this stuff is really cool. It's not like your average little toy. I mean, this stuff has a lot of detail, and they do some really amazing stuff. Some are really small, and some are as 6-7 foot tall. I mean, it's pretty amazing. But anyway, we got lucky and we ran into several of the top toy makers in this movement now, who travel all over the country to all the Comic Cons and all that kind of stuff, and they do these shows all the time. And so they were nice enough, super cool group of people. And
yeah, they allowed us to interview them. And if you would look in the bottom in the description, you will see a link to the New York Times article. I think it's called "Is It a Toy?" And you will see links to all of the artists' sites and how you can get in touch with them. We were able to interview 3 artists: Alex Graham from MIJOLNIR Studio, Heath Dunce from Boys in the Corner, and Mr. Mars. And
those are just the first 3. There's several more that we interviewed.
Yeah, and we're going to release that in a couple other segments. But we just wanted to share that with you guys because we thought it was pretty cool.
Yeah, it's pretty interesting stuff. I mean, it's amazing when you see what they're able to do with all this clay and resin and things that they use. And
it's like taking toys to another level.
And the stories of how they got into doing what they do, and just something that you would never think about doing. These guys are in a group like that doing things that
traveling the country.
That's not normal. And
you see them featured in things like Comic-Con, and
some of them have some high-end clients, you know, Xbox and some of these game companies where they do modeling and for some of the hit games that we all play on our Xboxes and PlayStations and stuff. Some of these guys are the ones who make the models for them to shoot their little, create their characters and shoot their videos and stuff. So it's really cool stuff.
I'm Alex of MIJOLNIR Studio. You can find me on Instagram, Facebook. I make a lot of sculptures from clay, resin, the like. Mostly like pop culture stuff. I have a lot of originals. I'm really into Hellboy and like Pokemon.
And that's this one, right? Hellboy?
Yeah, that one I actually sculpted around a screw, believe it or not. So like, if you, I don't know if you can see it or not, but like, his neck stub is a screw, and I based the entire piece around that.
That's cool.
Yeah. So
you do like custom work too for people?
Yeah. I mean, like, yeah, they like hit up our Etsy store, which is etsy.com/shop/MIJOLNIR Studio. You can get all of this stuff and, you know, hit us up for commissions whenever. We tend to be pretty backed up, but I mean, if you give me a couple weeks, I'll get it to you. But yeah, all these stickers and stuff on the table, Carly designed, my wife.
Hi,
Hello.
how are you?
Pretty good.
And you are,
Heath Dunce, Boy in the Corner Studio.
tell us about your art.
Been doing custom toys and original resin figures about 2.5 years now. Before that, I did more traditional art, big ceramic sculptures, paintings, and then kind of got into this, my first love. So,
Is this what you do full time?
yeah.
And you travel around all over?
I
doing shows?
have an open commission list, and for at least the last year and a half, I've never not had a list. I got multiple commissions as soon as I get back to work on.
That's awesome, man. So you'll do like a custom commission for someone if they have
People
like
have
an idea?
I want to bring it to life.
Yeah.
That's my main thing. I don't care what toy you pick, or even if you don't want a toy, you want something original.
Yeah.
I did work for Hydro 74, which he's the artist that did all the artwork for Gears of War 4 and Xbox.
Yeah.
And I did some original resin pieces for the president of Xbox.
Yeah.
And stuff
That's
from
awesome, man.
him. So yeah, it's a learning process every piece I do, and I just never stop experimenting with different stuff.
Yeah.
You know.
And this is Mr. Mar, correct?
Mr. Mars, yeah, I like the planet. Hey guys, what's up? And I got my two awesome workers here working with me.
And where can they find you?
MrMarsStudios.com. You can also go and find me on Instagram. I have a few social media accounts, and I've got Facebook, but all Mr. Mars Studios, one word.
Show some of the stuff he makes.
Tell us about
The bombers, these are my
Yeah.
custom bombers. So these are actually a spray paint can with a collectible toy called a dunny inside. And I do a lot of different versions of them, different colors, different themes. Sometimes they're hand painted. Well, they're all hand painted, but sometimes they'll have custom themes painted on them as well. Different sizes, as you can tell, different colors. And of course, so I put these little guys in here and then change the colors and do all the details myself. So I do a lot of airbrushing details. So it was a way to recycle, or I should say upcycle, my spray paint.
You do custom work too? for
I do,
people, right?
yes. I do custom painting as well, so I can do motorcycles and helmets and all the professional stuff, and then I do the toys as well. So yeah, if you ever want a custom painted toy, get at me, please. Email me. It's mars@mrmarsstudios.com.
You know, don't forget to like our video, subscribe, come back and see the videos that we're getting ready to release, share it with others, and hit the little bell that after you subscribe so that you're notified every time we have a new
And
video.
There's going to be links for the toy makers too, right? So you can go to their websites and check out the stuff that they're doing and grab a piece maybe from them and put it in your collection and be like, hey, you know, I got this guy's stuff when, you know, and be kind of cool.
It would. So Thank you guys for watching our video. Come back and see us. Bye.